Today's subject, slavery. Just kidding. I wanted to talk about fashion because, as someone that sort of dresses to impress, I have a few things I want to say. No, but in all seriousness, fashion seems to be a really controversial thing. The further you dress from being basic, the more hot water and looks you get from other people. So, I wanted to talk a little bit about my experience because I don't know if you guys know a thing or two about me, but I don't like calling myself an alternative man or anything like that. I kind of just exist, you know. But I do fall into that category of, painting my nails or wearing eyeliner or things like that. And it's definitely had its fair share of ups and downs. And I do want to share one story so you can understand what I'm talking about. I went to the mall with my mother one time and I'm built like a twink, okay? I'm not into guys, okay? Let's set that straight. I'm a twunk. But I was at the mall with my mother and I told her, "Hey, I like this little shirt, It was a little feminine looking shirt, but it was kind of pretty." And my mom dead ass goes and turns to me and says, "If you buy that shirt, I will disown you." You know the Kabi lame face? I dead ass made that face. I was in shock that my own mother said that to me in front of the store. And you know what made it even better? The store clerk comes up to me and goes, "Hey, that actually would look really nice on you." And you know what? Faith was restored in humanity that day. But it's things like that where, oh, 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 that was a crazy swing. I'm not gonna lie. He's gonna get this main action. I won't lie. And he left the game. But yeah, it's not just those moments with the people around you judging you that you sort of see that stuff happen. I know a handful of like dudes that dress sort of femininely, and I do like dressing feminine to be honest, and they just get called gay. And it's not that bad of an insult to be honest. Like if you get called gay by another dude, that's how you know you ate, bro. That's how you know you're fit slurps. But it's really sad to see how quick people are to judge others, right? Like especially those who aren't really into fashion, just putting down people who are, and it sucks. Like I can't be painting my nails around my grandparents or wearing eyeliner without getting a weird stare from my parents. And it's so strange to me that there's such a cultural difference where people sort of look down on you for not dressing basic, I guess, or not dressing the way that they would dress. And I feel like the world needs some more optimism. Except for the biker community that wear suits and ties and dance to that shitty song. Other than that, there needs to be more Oh, we're about to run this dude forever. He's stalking us, but that's okay. He can stalk us all he wants. But yeah, I feel like the world needs some more optimism. Like, it kind of reminds me of how, like, when girls back then couldn't wear dresses or skirts because it revealed their knees. Like, are we? The world is always changing, and if you're gonna be stuck being stubborn about what people wear based on your own values, then you need to take a look at yourself and realize that you are contributing to a problem where you cannot accept change. And the same thing. Oh, wait a minute, hold that thought. Guys, they absolutely butchered this loop, by the way. My beloved Firelink Shrine Infinite, how they've ruined it. We can deadass Infinite this guy and he will not catch up to us. Well, actually he might because he's in his other tier. Oh, not if he does that. Wait, we get our balance landing here. Go. Gritty on him to assert our dominance and take him to this lovely TNL wall. Whatever this is called. Hold on, we just gotta sauce this guy real quick. He's doubling back. Interesting. You get this for free. Why do I always do the medium or the super slow one on accident? Hey, come play with me, bro. Come on. Oh, he wants to stalk me. You think you're a clever boy, huh? Think you're a clever little man, huh? Does this guy think I'm dumb? All right. Is he doing the vault speed Myers? Oh my god. Come on, we gotta lock in a little bit. I want to talk more about fashion. I have a crazy point I'm trying to make, but Michael is not making that easy on us. You know, to be honest, I feel like Michael is the worst killer in the game. Here, we'll let him stalk us a little bit. We can't exactly rescue our teammates, so that is a bit unfortunate. That was a absurd swing. Chat, we've blocked it. I can't see his red stain. Other than that, his slow just makes him a complete potato. I can just hold these check spots. Like, I don't even need the red stain. Let's do a little one of these. He's gonna cut us off. Good play from him, but I think we make this. Interesting. This guy is getting taken for a generational swing. Run, I mean. Okay, we'll just loop this guy like this, I guess. That would have been good to cut us off there, but now we can vault this window again. I feel like he's gonna double back. No. Bad gamble. FOV tech? That's an FOV tech, right? Chat, I've lost him. Oh, he doesn't get his power. Bad play from him. Bad play from us, though. We just break his ankles. Oh, this poor man. This poor man. Okay, hold on. Do we make this? Yeah, we do. He's so slow. Yo, shout out to the man who died on the side of this hill. You're a goat. You know, this guy's not much of a threat, so I'll continue to talk about what I was talking about. The way people judge others for how they dress now kind of reminds me of, hear me out, okay? Hear me out when I say this. When it comes to, oh, that was very bad from us. When it comes to people being like gay or getting judged for being like homosexual or anything like that, oh, we might have to drop this. I trolled. I tried to drop it, but I didn't get the prompt to. Okay, wait, now I'm quivering a little bit. Actually, we have nothing to worry about. We got this nice little L wall here. But the way people judge others for being gay or stuff like that sort of reminds me, oh, this is risky, sort of reminds me of how black people or people that aren't white got sort of disgraced back then. If you were in that position of judging others back then, like, would you not feel embarrassed with the knowledge that you have today? Like, damn, why are we hating these people for no reason? Oh, that was kind of scary. Drop it on him, Palace Sun. And it's like crazy to think about it now. Like, why are people treating gay and LGBTQ plus people this way? Like, it just seems sort of unwarranted. I get some people are annoying and, you know, sometimes maybe they make things their personality, and I guess that's frustrating sometimes, but as long as it's not causing you any harm, like, why are we directly going out of our way to harm these communities is my big question. Like, is it really that deep? It's so funny when you see those videos of like those people refusing to walk on like a gay sidewalk or something like that because it has a pride flag on it, and they're like, huh, you know what, I'm not gonna walk on it at all. It just seems so silly to me. Hold on, fake going that way. He's gonna go that way. Idiot. It's just so petty, to be honest, the way people judge those people that associate that way. And the same when it comes to clothing. Like, why are we putting down people that want to express themselves? Like, it's in human nature to express yourself. Hit this. It's in human nature to express yourself, so. But I also get that it's in human nature to judge other people. Yo, we're so cooked. We're so cooked unless we make this. I guess it's in human nature to judge people. Jupe. Okay, well, he's just gonna grip us up. Yeah, I guess it's in human nature to judge others, but I feel like as the world sort of evolves and changes, if you're gonna sit there and be stubborn about other people based on your own beliefs, I feel like you're contributing to a really big problem of not accepting change. When people don't accept change, bad things happen. Oh, is this guy letting me go for free? Or is he gonna let me bleed out here? This is what I get for looping him that long. Who is this killer and why is he being such a goblin? Well, you know what? While this guy dances on us, if there's one thing you guys take away from this video, I want you to not be afraid to express yourself because other people are gonna judge you. Everyone is at different stages in finding their style or their fashion, or maybe they just don't care at all, right? And that's okay not to be like some crazy fashion wizard, but it's not okay to like put someone down for trying too hard or expressing themselves and what they like. If someone wants to wear a furry tail, bro, let them be happy, you know? Like, I know a lot of that judgmental stuff also happens in high school, which is really unfortunate that schools don't do anything to crack down on it. They sort of tell you to, hey, shoo away, you know, shoo those bullies away. You know, it's not actually that much of a problem until you bring an AR-15 to school. But yeah, sort of another thing I wanted to talk about is, I guess, pretty privilege, which really sucks. It makes sense that judging is part of human nature, and when you see someone that is quote unquote not as pretty, it's easier to sort of call them names or make them feel bad about themselves. And it really sucks. I sympathize heavy with that because in middle school, I was one ugly little kid. I will not lie. I had a glow up of the century, which I am very thankful for, but sort of being very ugly and having that as my standard, being like, oh, I'm a lost cause, you know, I'm not very attractive at all, sort of gave me an eye opener to how it feels and how to be open minded. Some of my best friends were nerds. Not that that's a bad thing, but conventionally and generally, they wouldn't be considered attractive, like by the general public, I would say. And being surrounded with them, I actually preferred them more than the people that were generically pretty, if that makes sense, because I don't exactly look for beauty in people when I'm talking to someone. And I feel like as you get older, you think about that less and less about like how somebody looks, or, you know, oh, I don't want to talk to this person because they look this sort of way, which sucks that that's even a thing in the first place. But you know, it's always nice to have an open mind because some of your best friends could be anyone. It doesn't even matter about looks or anything like that. We just caught this dude with his pants down. Is this the dude that slugged us last game? I think it is. Hold on. We're gonna give him a little treat. Normally I wouldn't be so toxic, but it is literally 5 in the morning and I'm a little bit grumpy if I do say so myself. So we'll go ahead and get this guy out the game quick. He does have parry dagger, so he's probably going to use it here because he put himself in a really bad spot. Parry? I guess not. Let's put him in this nice little cozy corner here. By the way, someone commented on my killer tutorial video how to drop a survivor. You press R on a keyboard. If you don't have a keyboard, well, you're all out of luck. But yeah, if you guys are gonna take anything out of this video, please, 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 I know a bunch of you are young and in school and a bunch of judging happens there. You sort of judge someone's status by their appearance and whether or not they're cool. They're like, yeah, you know what? This person doesn't look that cool. Therefore, they aren't cool. So please, for the sake of just being a better person, I know it's probably not your priority when you're in elementary, middle school, or high school, wherever you're headed to. Just be nice to people. It's as simple as that. Not everybody has certain fortunes or certain opportunities. Not everyone is born the same way, you know. So make sure you're okay. Just make sure you're nice to people, you know? I know it's really cliche, but it doesn't take a lot to be a good person. It takes way more to be a bad person than it does to be a good person. So next time you see someone with a furry tail or maybe something that's so outrageous that it offends you, block in, bro. It's really not that deep. Go about your day and do what makes you happy. Because those people are expressing themselves in a way that makes them happy, you know? why not return the favor for yourself and view life in a way that makes you and others happy?